Other questions?
Hey, Tanya, this is Lou.
Hey, Lou, what's happening?
Oh, first of all, I got to compliment you on your hair. You look really nice.
Thank you.
An issue that Alfredo touched on earlier, giving out information. What I normally do is I have the NDA plus a buyer's profile, and I give out initial information on the business. But when they start asking for 5 years of tax returns and P&Ls and everything else on there, I do request a letter of intent, because a letter of intent separates the looky-loos and the wannabes trying to get information, and it basically solidifies the individual saying, yes, I am a serious buyer. I'm willing to sign a letter of intent. I tell them that the information they're asking for is all going to be divulged in the due diligence that they're going to be doing with the letter of intent. It's not a committed purchase agreement, but it's non-binding. It opens it up so that they can ask for more things on there. My problem is I have a pretty big company right now that I'm selling, and its tax returns are at least 30 to 40 pages long. When they want 5 years returns on them, that's like 100 pages that I'd be providing them. How do you manage something like that? I don't want to be sending out a box of tax returns to somebody. What I would prefer is to have a meeting between the buyer and the seller, or the seller's accountants, and get together. But the way I look at it is, our job as a gatekeeper is confidentiality and discretion. Not to give out all this information on our companies to anybody who says, hey, I'm interested, send me the information. So it's making it tough. How do I provide the information without exposing all the confidentiality of the company?
Well, I can tell you that what I do is, first of all, I always put the financials, usually 3 years of financials, in the SIM. Not the tax returns, but the financials. Because if you have somebody on the East Coast looking at, wanting to expand, have a West Coast presence, they need to be able to see the financials before they make a trip out here. Right. They need to be able to see what's what and make a decision on whether it's the company is worth pursuing. So the financials are part of the SIM in my case, the way I do things. And once they've signed a confidentiality agreement and all that, if I give them access to the SIM, they have access to the financials and the recast that I've done. Now, when it comes to the tax returns, again, that goes back to one of the great benefits of IBBA is that you have a free data room with vault rooms. And so I redact the tax returns and put them in the data room. And that way, when I have a serious buyer and their accountant or their attorney or somebody wants to see the tax returns, or they want to see them, I can just add their email address to the data room, and now they have access. And I don't have to give them papers. I don't have to send them anything. The only thing I do is, you'd be surprised how many accountants and how many business owners will send you their tax returns without redacting their social security numbers.
Yes.
So you do have to redact that data first before you put it in the data room. But that's what, that's the easiest way to manage large volumes of data, is use the data room. It's a free benefit. Use it.
Thank you. I will definitely start using that.
Yeah, absolutely.